Hey everyone, welcome back to Baum Grillin'z. Today, we're getting ourselves out of the rain and we're gonna make ourselves a truffle butter steak. Oh yeah, it's gonna be really, really good. Truffle butter, steak, that's what I'm talking about. All right, stay tuned. Okay, to start off, what we're gonna be using some lump charcoal. Now this stuff will burn really, really hot. And that's what you want to get a really good sear on a steak. So we'll get that charcoal going, we'll get it into the grill, we'll get our grates on there, and then we'll prep our steak. All right, now that we got that grill all set up and it's heating up real hot, we want that thing really hot for this steak. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna prep our steak. Now I've just got a New York strip steak here. This thing looks really good. We're just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. Then I'll show you guys what we're gonna do for the truffle butter. All right, so for that steak, we're just gonna do some sea salt here. Grind that up on there. And then we'll grind some black pepper on there. I'll hit the other side once we put it on the grill. Hit it with that salt and pepper. Okay, so after about 2 minutes or so, we're gonna go ahead and flip it. We're good on that side. That looks good. We'll go ahead and put it on indirect now, and we'll finish that cook. All right, let's get started on that truffle butter. Okay, so for the truffle butter, we're gonna be using this Truffle Zest. Now this stuff is really, really good. Now, as you know, truffles aren't really always chocolate, if you know that. Truffles are very expensive and they're actually found at the root of a tree. It's kind of like a fungus in a way. Very expensive though. I saw that a white truffle actually went for like $61,000. It was one of the largest truffles ever found. Anyways, we're gonna be using a Truffle Zest seasoning. So we're not gonna be actually using a real truffle. Maybe I'll do that in another video. But anyways, guys, this stuff is really, really good, especially with the butter. All right, let's get to putting this together. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself some butter and you're gonna soften it up. I've got about 3 tablespoons here. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take our Truffle Zest and we're gonna shake it in there. About a tablespoon or so. But really, you can go as much as you want for flavor, really. So just put a little bit in there. Stir it up. Smells good. If you've never had truffles, you've got to try it. You really do. I'm not sure if it's everybody's cup of tea, but it definitely is really good on a steak. Okay, well, just give a little try on that truffle butter. Yep, that's good. Okay, so now we got to chop up some more ingredients because we're going to make this sauce on top of that steak so good. Okay, so we've got some green onions here and we've got a shallot. So we're going to go ahead and just chop those up. Go ahead and cut off the ends on this. We'll just finely slice the shallot. Well, something like that. Okay, so you're gonna put a pan on medium heat, and we're gonna start this sauce. We're gonna start off with a drizzle of olive oil in here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our shallots in there, and we're gonna cook up them shallots. Continue with this sauce. Okay, so we just wanted those to kind of soften up. It took about a minute or so. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some beef bouillon. Now I'm just gonna do about, I don't know, a spoonful real quick. Get that in there. Then we got about a quarter cup of water. We'll mix that in. And we'll let this come to a simmer. Kind of work it all up here. Okay, we'll let that come to a simmer, and we'll let it reduce down a little bit, and we'll keep going. Okay, now that that sauce is reduced down a little bit, we're gonna take it off the heat, and we're gonna add about a tablespoon or so of our truffle butter. We'll let that melt in there. Maybe a little more. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Smells so good. Time to grab that steak. Okay, that steak, well rested. Go ahead and set her down right there. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, here we go. We'll go ahead and slice into that steak. Oh yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and add that sauce to the top of that. Oh, man. That's awesome. Then if you want to, you can add a little bit of that other butter on there. Just kind of get a little bit on there as you serve it. Whew, yes. Then maybe a little bit of asparagus as well. Ha 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 ha. That looks good. That's truffle butter steak right there. It looks so good and it smells good. All right, let's give it a shot. Little bit of truffle butter on top of there. Right on top of that little piece of steak. Sorry, I'm just digging right in. Finger food, I guess. Oh, yeah. That is good eatins right there. Truffle steak is awesome, you guys. It is so good. One more bite. Oh, that is so good. Truffle zest, you guys. This stuff is awesome. It's not very expensive. It'll go a long ways, and you'll get that truffle flavor. I'll leave a link down below where you can get this. It's definitely something you're gonna wanna have in your cupboard. A little bit of asparagus. That is some good food right there. Hey, you know, actually there's people that dig for these truffles. It's pretty crazy. You can make some decent money, but you gotta have a dog that can sniff it out. They used to use pigs to find them out. They would sniff them out and the pigs would find it, but then the pigs would usually eat it. So they went to dogs, and dogs do a lot better job at it. It's actually really fascinating. Go check out some more truffle stuff. There you go, truffle steak. Definitely try this recipe. And if you guys want to see more like this, give this a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.